Okay, we're going to learn how to do making a snow globe for our winter art project. We're going to start off by getting a circle and a base color, so these come in black or brown, and then the template. So we're going to start off by tracing that template on there. So we're going to put this at the bottom of the paper and then use a regular pencil to trace the side, the top, and then around the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my name on there, first name, last name, room number, and grade. Then I'm going to begin cutting these two pieces out. So cut on the line, take your time, make it look nice and smooth cutting. And then after you have cut that, we're going to cut the base. I lined it up with the bottom, so I don't need to cut the bottom, but then I'm going to cut the sides. Kind of has this curving edge, and then across the top. Once you are finished with those, if you'll recycle your scraps and put your scissors away because you are done with that. As you are working, please refer to the table directions I have given you. So you'll see these in your resource folder, and then I put more examples on the back for you. So the next step is to, using your regular pencil, we're going to start by drawing our winter scene, but we need to start with a horizon line first. So remember, the horizon line from our vocabulary is the line that separates the ground from the sky. So I did this a little uneven, that's okay, I want it to look like that. And then the next thing you need to decide is, you can see in this one that I did a house with some trees, mountains, snowy hills. It's nighttime. So maybe on this one I'll do some snowmen. So we do still want to draw large to fill the paper. So I'm going to draw lightly to begin and then put some of these snowmen on. If the horizon line is going through something, you'll just erase it with your eraser. So I'm going to erase this going through the head there. And then you're going to add your details. So if you want a scarf on there, you can add that stuff as well. And then, you know, the arms are made of sticks, so we can draw those in as well. And then you can add on your face. And maybe I'll put a hat on this one. So you get creative with what you'd like to put on your picture. Now I'm going to draw another one a little bit farther back and a little bit smaller, because when we talk about space, things that get closer to the horizon line do get smaller. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some more details on. So I finished the pencil, and now the next step is to do the Sharpie with the board underneath. So the board is under our paper to protect our table from getting Sharpie on it. And we are using the skinny Sharpie. It's ultra fine point, so it looks like a pen, and it says ultra fine point on it. So I'm going to Sharpie all of my parts, taking my time to draw on those lines that I made. And again, we don't want the horizon line going through our items that are on front. So you just won't trace the horizon line there. So I'm going to keep tracing that, and then I'll show it to you. So I finished sharpieing, and now I'm going to erase that pencil lightly. Don't push too hard on this because it is construction paper. It does tear and kind of ruin the paper pretty easily. So I'm just gently taking away some of that pencil that I don't need there any longer. So when you're finished, the next step on your directions tells you to go ahead and do your colored pencil on here. Now, because the paper is blue, you will be coloring with a white colored pencil for any of your snow. So I'll go ahead and start there, and you kind of have to push a little harder than you might normally so that it will show up on that space. So you're going to color nice and neat, the shapes all the way in. Take your time, make it look nice, and choose your other colors for the other parts. So for example, I have my brown for my tree trunks, and you could use that on your sticks, for the arm sticks there. I have this sort of red-orange for a scarf. See, that looks really nice on that blue background. So I'm going to finish coloring this in colored pencil, and then I will show that to you when I'm finished. Okay, so now we have finished the colored pencil here, and you can see I did all the snowy ground. I added some blues and purples up in the sky, the green with some white on the tree to be some snow. So everything's been colored, and the last step then is to glue the base and the circle together. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom of the circle here, and then I'm going to line that up on the front side. So it goes like this. Push and make sure it's sticking, and then again make sure I can still read your name, grade, and room, and then you can turn that in.